Shidim Shuri. It is Saturday, October 19th, 2024. All right, let's get right into it. TLT weakness for the past 2 weeks because of all the stronger than expected econ data. Not a surprise. Nothing we can do about it. Whether you believe the data or not, job is strong. Consumer spending is great. Job opening is plentiful. Everything is good. All right, so hey, recession cancel. It is what it is. A big part of my portfolio is in TLT, so yes, the portfolio overall is underperforming, but it is what it is. I'm not overly concerned about it. Disappointed? Absolutely. We are lying to say that I'm not disappointed, but at the same time, I make my bed and I want to cozy up. All right, not much to say, really. As far as TLT, it's on support, whatever support means. I don't, to be honest, I don't really pay much attention to TA as much with TLT compared to individual stock, because yes, TA does measure sentiment, but when it comes down to it, TLT move more on economic data. Is a fundamental push or pull than typical stock. Individual stock, individual company has different forces that behave with TA. Not to say that TA is completely useless. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's something about TA and TLT that are much more difficult to quantify because of the economic data. It's hard. Okay, anyone that trade TLT the past 2 years has seen it. Okay, it's not that it has a mind of its own, but it is slave to the econ data. All right, so for now, TLT, if you want to, if you wonder what is the potential low or support, this white line here, rising up into 92, and the 61.8 fib is right there. Okay, so it almost well, did it touch it? Give or take by 20 cents, it almost touched it on this candle here. So yeah, if you want to sell 92.5 put or 92 puts, that's not a bad thing to do. But that's the only play for now. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin before I forget. I tend to ignore this, but Bitcoin looking strong. What's the reason? I don't know. I'm not complaining about it, but at the same time, don't ask me why. I did trim. Now, if you are long on Bitcoin, no doubt right there, okay, right here. The ref high in the 72 is, of course, the backside of this uptrend line. That might be a spot to trim, okay, right there, 72.5-ish, right? Sure, you can take your pick between 72.5 and 74.5. Even have, take your pick in that range. But to me, that could be the potential location. Now, let's take a look at IBID. I did trim at 39. My next order is up there, right where the ref high is, and then of course up there, 41. right? It's very obvious as far as, you know, if you want like between 42 and 39. Let's see, the high of this candle is 39.74. I believe I have an order in at 39.75 all the way to 42 to fully exit my IBIT at this point. I'm holding on to, of course, all my Bitcoin as usual, but as far as IBIT, yes. And now as far as TA wise, we are at the channel high, okay? Assuming that this is a right channel. It's kind of goofy looking channel because it touched here, it touched here. It would have been nice if this thing came down and touched it right there. Okay, as always, 3 point is better than 2 points. The more point touch, the more reliable it is. But as far as the upward channel, I say that's pretty decent, right? It have touched it multiple times. It touched it again yesterday. So yeah, I think trimming here is not a bad idea, but my next order is up there and beyond. All right, we're done with crypto. Let's take a look at the major indices. I'm glad I did not get any of my bear put spread to work. I try, and I kind of gave up this week. I mean, I just had the feeling that we could have, you know, a melt up, and we did. The last 2 weeks has been very strong. There is no question that the stronger than econ data had bring back the bulls in the equity market. No question about it. Okay. Now, if the market was going higher based on weak econ data, because sometimes there's an as in prior rate cut, when you have a rate cut, there's always the initial bump in the equity market, and that's what we have. But we also have weaker, stronger econ data following the first rate cut, which is not typical of past rate cut cycle. um, it's head scratching as far as the econ data, but it is what it is. So I'm kind of glad that I did not toss money into the fire by, you know, doing a bunch of bear spread, because originally, if for those of remember, I was looking to sell since mid-December, or by the end of December. I was looking to sell bear put spread ending at the end of October, right? Going out a month. And no, if I did that, I would likely, for sure, lost money. Would I chase DIA here? No. SPY, same thing, okay? I was looking. We switch over to, of course, the fib extension, and it is here, right? It's battling the fib extension here. So is it over? Is it done with? The way the equity market behave, it is very similar to prior rate cut cycle. If you go back to 2007, it did the same thing. Okay, after the initial rate cut, it did go higher. But unlike 2007, we have stronger econ data since the first rate cut. Okay, that's a big difference. That's why I'm kind of glad I did not make the bet against the equity market. Not yet. So as far as QQQ, well, as far as SPY, it is at a fib. If you have it, trim, yes. Where's your stop? At least have a stop at the 20 MA, yeah. QQQ is getting close to all-time high. Okay, it is one of the weaker of the big three compared to DIA and SPY. not a surprise, right? Because we all know NVIDIA, Google, the Max 7, outside of Meta, Netflix, no doubt, okay? But when it comes down to the rest of the Max 7 that carried the QQQ, uh, there's some lagger in there, a big lagger in many parts. So as far as QQQ, would I touch it here, chase it here? No, absolutely not. IWM, yeah, near year high. Finally, finally, okay. Tom Lee might still be right. Well, for now, he's right. Roughly 10% for the year. Okay, it's because you look at year end. That's this yellow line here. It's up 10%. Okay, no doubt the weakest of the big four major indices. So is there more room for IWM to run? I don't know. Okay, I wouldn't be chasing it here. Buying it down here was a no-brainer for those that like to trade IWM. I think the same people that bought it down here likely are trimming or selling or flipping to short up here. But who knows? Who knows? I'm not touching it. All right, let's talk Max 7. Tesla riding the 100. So earning is coming up this week, this coming week. Yeah, it's dicey. It's dicey. I would not recommend staying long, holding long, shorting. It's better to wait to earning to trade Tesla. You know, if it dump, buy the dump. It's pop. If you have it, if it pop, sell the pop. Okay. If you want to short, if it pop, short. Whatever. For me, I don't care what other people do. I'm staying out of it. Would I buy it below 200? Yeah. Come down to this 195, now 190, between 190 and 195. I don't mind. I don't mind selling. Put spread down here if there is juice. All right. To me, no doubt. Down here, yeah. Come on. In the 150, 160, yeah. Let's go back 3 years to see what Tesla looked like 3 years. Yeah. It's, yeah. Come on. Okay. It's not doing, if you're a holder of Tesla over the last 3 years, you're probably not making much money. You gotta trade. Okay. You gotta trade. All right. So Tesla, no. Netflix, all-time high. Oof. Beast mode. Beast mode. What a, for big stock. Big stock. Okay. You're talking massive gap. This when you see a gap up, it's very strong when it's like this. Okay, because basically it opened here and closed near the high. That's strong. Okay, that's a strong candle. Very strong. Very strong. Very strong. Okay. Short. Oh, would I chase it here? Absolutely not. It's nothing to do. If you're not in it, I'm not in it. Nothing to do. Not chasing, not shorting, not doing anything. Nvidia's creeping, creeping, creeping. I have a trim order at 142. So for the breakout, all right. I have roughly, let me think, about a third of my holdings still, as far as Nvidia. You know, I bought a bunch here, here, right, and I have been trimming, but I have a third left, and we'll see if it can break all-time high, new high. You know, for now, I'm holding. Google is my favorite. Talk about that all the time. Selling put spread, 155 and below. That has worked. Get me lunch money. Yeah, I mean, as far as adding share, the 200. Okay, the last time I bought Google was down here, just below 160. when they touch the. So right now I have order in at 160. So come down and I will add a few more share. I will add more at 155, and then of course the ref flow in the 145 range. Okay, of course the gap fill. What's the reason for the gap fill? What would cause Google to come crashing down to 142? And if it does, I will add a whole lot. I will double up down there if it happened. Okay, that would be crazy. Not that it can't happen, but what would be the reason? If you're on YouTube, you know the amount of ads that you cannot skip is insane. You can't watch a video without having to sit through at least one, if not two or three ads that you cannot skip. The days that you can skip ad is long gone. Long gone. Okay, so they are making money hand over fist with ads on YouTube. Meta got to the all-time high and then retraced to the 20. Not surprised. Earnings coming up. I believe Meta earning is before Google. I could be wrong, but it's nothing to do here. I have trimmed enough Meta that I don't mind holding on to the remaining share. Would I chase it here? No. Let's wait until earning for the next decision to buy or trim or whatever. For now, nothing to do. Okay, it's nothing to do. It got almost to the next fib, right? So once again, the fib extension does help for those that look to know when to trim. Apple near the all-time high. Would I touch it here? No. Would I chase it here? No. Short it here? No. Not for me. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Not for me. Amazon, uh, middle of nowhere. Would I buy Amazon down here in the 177, 176? Yeah. The 200? Yeah. The 61.8 fib is 175-ish, 176. So yeah, come down to 178, down to 175, and I will re-enter. So wait to earning. Okay, earning is coming up for all of these Max 7. No rush to get in them. Last of the Max 7, Microsoft, which I like as well. Would I buy Microsoft at 405? Yes. Yes. Okay, 61.8 fib. Would I sell put spread? Yes. Where? 400. 400, 395. Okay, that would be the spot. I'm using the ref low and the 61.8 fib is my protector if I was gonna do a put spread, and I would if I see a dip and that there's juice, I would. But for now, the buy order is sitting right down here at 406. Okay, 406 is my buy order, and then I have another order at 400, and then nothing below. Not that I don't want to buy below, but for now, that's where my two buy order is. But I do. Google and Microsoft are the two buy for sure. No rush. Okay, earnings coming up, so there could be some volatility to sell some put spread for sure. All right, we're done with that. Let's go to FV. Oh, let's continue with some old tech. Adobe. I got stopped out, which annoys me. But I got back in. I got stopped out at 495 something. Okay. Um, whatever the low up day here was, 495.23. Yeah, I have a stop in somewhere up. I just remember at the open I got stopped out. I went back in to buy at 494 and 493. So I I bought back like 75% of the share that I got stopped out. Now, if I want to go back in, I thought about it. By the end of the day, yesterday, between 3:30 and 4, I could have went in there and bought the remaining share below where I got stopped out. But I'm like, no rush. I mean, sure, I didn't buy back everything, but no rush. Okay, if it decide to pull back again into the mid 480s, then I would buy the rest. Right? It's not the first time I have back here. Okay, back Adobe um, has done a lot of crazy things. So I'm used to the madness with Adobe. Like right here, back here. Okay, back here, I got stopped out 3 times between here and here. I got stopped out 3 times, and then I end up buying back here and make a good gain. But yeah, so it is what it is. Cisco bossing. Now, at this point, there's no chasing here. Okay, there is no, absolutely not. Okay, so if you have it, I would say trim. Let's go back 3 years. Yeah, it's getting close. Okay, it's getting close to the 58. So if you want to, if you have Cisco, congratulations. Boy, I love Cisco, right? I talked about Cisco a few months back, like down here. I'm just like, I like it, I like it, I like it, and then I miss, and it's just like couldn't get back in. Miss right here. Okay, on this pullback, I had an order that just missed by a few cents, and boom, missed, gone. So yeah, IBM, same thing, bossing. Look at that. Goodness gracious. It's at the fib. Okay, it's at the fib. Yeah, time to go. Okay, amazing, amazing. Once again, another one that I missed. I miss a lot. Let's make no mistake, I miss a lot. Oracle, same thing. Okay, all these old tech, yeah, the old tech make the Max 7 look silly, right? If you look at IBM and Oracle, the two names that used to be the darling of the old tech, wow, both are bossing, okay, bossing. Okay, so yeah, no chasing here. Okay, it's no touch. All right, let's move to farm. FV, struggling here, struggling. It better hold. Okay, it's not much to say. It better hold. It's hanging on. Okay, 3 days in a row, it tested the fib, right? So if that can't hold, it can come down to the next fib, the 100 MA, in a hurry. If FV tests the 100, I might buy a few share. That's when the last time. Okay, I exit FV here way too early, but hey, it is what it is. Who would have thought the FV had to choose to go to 200? But would I buy FV back here? Yeah, I would nibble a few share. Definitely sell a put spread down here in 175 and below. It's easy to buy FV at the 200. Okay, it's easy to buy FV at the 200. So as always, it will come back. All right, there is no there's no, it will never touch the 200 again. No, it will. Eli Lilly, I have a few share. Would I trim at 940-ish level? Yeah, that's where the order to trim is, and then of course the all-time high. So between 940 and 975, there are orders to. I don't have many. Okay, I don't have many, but I'm glad I bought them down here when it come down and crash. So it's not many share, but certainly decent profit in them. I have exited the DEX. Okay, I trimmed some on this move here, and then I put in a stop, and the stop trigger at 487.5. Not regretting about it because I bought them down here, right? I bought between 465 and 453. So too much profit, okay? Too much profit to leave behind. Now, would I buy back down here below 470? Okay, the 20 MA, the 200 MA is a no-brainer. Okay, this right here, to me, if they come crashing down for whatever reason into 450-ish, yeah, I would love to come back here. Okay, Pfizer just meander into nothing to hate here, nothing to get too excited. It is what it is, right? It's definitely, it need to clear that in order to really have a bullish move. But no, I don't hate it. I don't love it. I have a position that I'm fine leaving it there and collect the dividend. JSK, I like it a lot. I sold naked put spread. Yeah, I like it. Would I add to it? Yeah, down to 37. Hopefully, if those that bought it on the last down, at least trim on this big pop. When you have a big pop, right? This is crazy. Okay, gotta trim. I can't stress enough that whenever you have a big pop, stay disciplined, trim some. Don't just hold on and be happy. Okay, unrealized gain does not bring you real happiness. All right. NVO, I like, right? For those that follow, remember I got assigned at 116. I got assigned to buy in at 116. I got assigned to get call out at 119. So I've been playing the 116, 111 put spread, something like that, for the past couple of weeks, and rinse and repeat until it stopped working. But yeah, I like it here. Selling 116 or even 115 put spread. See, if you do 115, certainly the gap fill 115, 110. Yeah, it's not hard. Okay, I think the tax loss is definitely in play here. All right, you cannot ignore a stock that is down $40, a third, more than a third. Okay, compared to just 3 months ago, you cannot ignore that reality and think that there's no tax loss selling going on here. It's a big 1/3 chop. Okay, so it's I do like it. Okay, when I come down to it, I do like it here. I come down to big pharma. One of my favorite right now is Biogen. Yeah, I like it here. I'm not adding more, but I got my position, which is making money, and that's fine. To me, it's if not the best, one of the best tax loss play into this October. Okay, so yeah, I'm not surprised to see it's holding here. It's fine. In 2 weeks, it will meet to this line right here. Within a week, forget about 2 weeks. Within a week, it's gonna come in touch with this white line. Okay, so that's gonna be the confluence of trend line and support that can provide a nice lift in November and December. And I had no desire to take any kind of profit until I see that up there, right? I'm gonna be greedy and let it run $40 higher. Yeah, I said it, $40 higher. Let's see if I will be wrong in the next 2 months. Let's see, what else did I like in this tax loss Merck? Yeah, I like Merck here too. Okay, I have plenty of Merck. I have a lot of Merck. And the same thing, I've been selling put spread as well. I got assigned a bunch of Merck between 110 and 113. All right, so yeah, is it in position is losing money? Yes, but I'm fine with that. Okay, it's another one down 30%. Yeah, last one of pharma. Let's take a look at Amgen. Kind of like in the middle, right? It's not in a spot. Now would I buy it down here? Yeah, the 200 lining up nicely with ref low, a spot that bounced once, twice, right? So if it crashed down to 305, yeah, I'll buy a few share and then sell put spread somewhere 295 and below. That's the play for now. Nothing to do. All right, let's move on to banks, and it's been crazy good, but I think the top is in for a lot of these. Yeah, Goldman Sachs, I'm out. Morgan Stanley, out. If you still have it, maybe 124 could be the top, 123, 124 up there. Channel high, yeah, respect the channel. Look, go back 3 years, okay? It has not touched this uptrend. It's there, it's almost there. It's within $1 or two, okay? So if you still have it, that is the spot to GTFO. Get the F out, okay? Warren Buffett, out of, see, even Warren can be wrong, right? Warren Buffett, I'm sure, sold Bank of America, who knows when. We just know that since August, right, when the news come out, that he sold with a 20 billion or whatever it is, and well, guess what? The stock is easily 10% higher than, who knows? He may have liquidated somewhere. Who knows? Okay. The fact is, even Warren didn't expect econ data to be so strong. Yeah, it's a sell. Okay, it's a sell. Wells Fargo, it's a sell. Okay, wow, wow. Okay, some of these move, wow. That's all I gotta say. Visa, I still hold, but the order is up there. Okay, up there. So if it break into new high, then I would likely trim some, and I don't have much left, but I'm glad. Remember when Visa got that Department of Justice lawsuit, monopoly, blah blah blah? Yeah, come on, that was a gift. 10% gift. Okay, you bought it like I did, 10%. Knee-jerk selling on Department of Justice nonsense. The commie that they are. You know, they're trying to break up Google. They're trying to break up Visa. You know, whatever. They achieve nothing. Typical red tape bureaucracy nonsense. All right, we are done with banks. Yeah, how about one more? AXP. No, I can't. I can't get too excited on AXP here. All right, now if AXP get down to 260, that's nice. What would be nice is the 100, right? If we get down to the 260-ish range, then I think selling put spread in a 240, like like a 245, 240, 245 to 35 range might be a good play, right? Once again, buying at a 200 would be a no-brainer. But until then, no dice. Let's close this out on energy. USO. Oh boy. Nonsense. Nonsense. 79? Really? I hated that, okay? For those that follow my video on a daily basis, you know how much I hate to see oil up there. I didn't short it. As much as I hate it, I did not short it, okay? Now, would I go a bear put spread or buy a put if it got to 80? Yeah. That's what I was looking at, because that to me, that's the top, right? Because it's been there. Okay, this zone up here, right, it is where it's, but once it's here, it's not high enough. It need to get to 80, 81, yeah, 82. The put spread would be in, but no, it's didn't get there. Down here, would I sell 68 put? That would be the highest put as far as a put spread. Okay, 66 I'm more inclined to do. I'm more inclined to do 66 going out 2 weeks, because there's juice there. Right now there is no juice really into next week, next Friday even for 66. But going out 2 weeks, you might even have juice. Let's look. Let's not speculate. Okay, so let's go down to October 25th. See, the 66 barely get you 12, 15 cents. But if you go out to the end of the month, October 30th, let's see what kind of juice you have. That's the 66. Yeah, well, like I said, that's not a Friday, but November 1st. Yeah, that's better. Okay, 65 gets you 35 cents. Yeah, that was the one that I sold yesterday. I got yeah, come on, 65. Okay, that's about as safe as you can play with USO. Right. All right. So that's USO. Would I touch any of the oil play? No. Oxy, tax loss selling. Yeah, come on. If you want to buy for tax loss bounce, you can. I'm not, but you can. Selling a naked put at 50 might be a decent play. It came down a lot, okay? There's tax loss here. CVX, nothing here, okay? Nothing here to be too excited about going long or short. I would not care. XOM, nothing here to be too excited either, right? So yeah, I'm not touching it. Now, LNG has cooled up a little bit, but no touch for me. Would I touch it down here? No. Would I touch it down here at the 200? Yeah, for sure, in the gray area, right? But for me, yeah, it's a no touch. I exited completely on Chesapeake. How come it's not working? Come on. All right, why are you not working? Huh? Is it the end? Is there something wrong with Thinkorswim updating on the weekend? Well, if it is, well, CTRA I still have. Okay, that's the last energy position I have, and the order is to sell at 25. So if we get there, I'm out. But until then, it's a small position. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Well, it look like Chesapeake does not want to come back on, and that is it, people. Good luck. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see how things pan out next week. last chance to buy some beaten up tax loss dumpster dive, okay?